Hey everyone, Mortanis TV here, back with a brand new playthrough, Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition. Now, this is a little embarrassing. I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons since 2nd edition, way back in 1989, and I've never actually played this before. This is a blind playthrough. I know nothing about it. I've played a little bit of the first couple of floors in the mortuary, but I've never actually left it. I've never done anything with it. I've never played this at all. I've never read anything about it. I've been told I need to, but I somehow neglected this one. So we're going to rectify that for the very first time. I love AD&D 2nd edition, by the way. I am old enough that I enjoy THAC0 and all of the weird proficiency skills. Now, the only thing I've been told is that you want to have a pretty good wisdom because it's important. I don't know why it's important, so I guess I'm going to be a caster wizardy thing. You possess genius level intelligence. Why, thank you, game. I wasn't going to say anything, but I appreciate that. Character points four more. Should I put one into endurance? There's no endurance. Constitution? Maybe I want slight stats. I don't know. I'm going to be a wizard type of thing. I guess dump stats are kind of standard for that. So this is probably going to be poor. Look, it's me. I'm very dead-ish. And there's a floating skull.
Hey, Chief, you okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Eh? Who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? I asked you first, skull. Yeah, and I asked you second. What's your name? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Mort. I'm trapped here too. Trapped, huh? Yes. Since you haven't had the time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors, and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. What does Skull know what a chastity belt is? We're locked in where? What is this place? It's called the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. The mortuary? What am I, dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some Burke, I don't know what a Burke is, painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Scars? How bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back? Mort pauses. Say, looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spell something out. What do we got, like a library back there? Tattoos on my back? What do they say? Heh, looks like you come with directions. Mort clears his throat. Let's see, it starts with, I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of stick swash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal. That'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Feyrod can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. What's a Feyrod? Yeah, there's a bit more. Mort pauses. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who or you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal and then find Feyrod. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel recipe. See? As for that journal I'm supposed to have with me, I'm just wearing a loincloth and apparently like a little skull belt here or something. Was there one with me when I was lying here? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you got enough of a journal penned on your body. What about Feyrod? Do you know him? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find Feyrod. Once we get out of here, that is. Why is the skull all of a sudden really eager to go with me? How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. That's not ominous whatsoever. Walking corpses. No, that's just normal. Yes, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless, and they won't attack unless you attack first. So, I should attack a corpse and steal its key? Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Okay, search for the weapon, inventory, arm. Okie dokie, I'll look for one. One last thing. These corpses are as slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Let's see, to run, toggle run in the option screen or shift left click. Okie dokie. Alright, thank you, Floaty Skull Man, for the advice. How to play. Combat log, quick loot, formations. That's all boring. Let's see. What key? Tab is the highlight everything key. So let's start doing this. So I've played, a lot of the Infinity Engine games, at least, like Baldur's Gate. No, I never played 2, Icewind Dale, etc., etc. Talk to everyone, loot everything. That is the law.
All right.
All right. Okay, bandages. I'm guessing that'll... Ooh, Mort's in my party. All right, look at these guys. Done. Scalpel. Gonna shiv some skeletons. Oh, cutscene. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now, go get those corpses, and don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Gee, thanks, Skull. Why don't you float over there and bite them? Maybe you could, help me, Mort? I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. I meant help in attacking the corpses. Me? I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I'd just get in the way. When I attack this corpse, you better be right there with me, or you'll be the next thing I plunge this scalpel into, which probably wouldn't do much, because he's got hollow eye sockets. Alright. I'll help you. Nort, if you wish Mort to attack... Okay, then attack. I'm glad we have an understanding. Time to introduce these corpses to the second death, then. Okay, pressing A toggles attack. Let's go. I still want to make sure that I have looted everything first. Dang, I can zip across the room. Look at that. For a burgeoning wizard, I can certainly sprint like the Dickens. Yeah, I don't see anything else worth looting here, so, eeny, meeny, miny, stab. Ooh, that was greasy. So none of the other ones attack? Nope, okay. Preparation room key, look at that. All right, so which way do we go? How about this way? Those apparently go up and down respectively. Lost item, oh. Apparently it, oh my god, look at that is an amazing character portrait. All right, well, walking into the next room. Psst, some advice, Chief. I'd keep it quiet from here on out. No need to put out any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretaker here. I don't think you mentioned it before. Who are the caretakers? They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an addled bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everyone should die. Sooner, better than later. Yeah, why do the Dustmen care if I escape? Weren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die. Sooner, better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any, quote, female corpses, do I really want to know? Are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead chits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys, no lopping off their limbs, things like that. Last chance, what are you talking? Is he trying to date deadites? Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See what I'm going? Huh? You can't be serious. Chief, we've already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience. Didn't you say I'm not dead? Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am, and from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see in here. Mort starts clacking his teeth, as if in anticipation. Oh my god. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Yeah, where did all the corpses come from? Is this like a bargain basement Kmart blue light special? Death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Okay. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little addled after your kiss with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you got questions, ask me, alright? Select the talk from the quick menu, then left-click, Alright, if I have any questions, I will ask the floaty skull. 2nd, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing and putting stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget. I'll just draw it on the rest of my flesh, I guess. Do I have a book? All I have is a loincloth. If I had that journal I was supposed to have, I'd do that. Then start a new one, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I guess it couldn't hurt. I will start writing a book while we're trying to escape from death. Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things, like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Let's do this. Is there a quick save button? Save game. New save. Save. Okay, they're not attacking me. Hold on. We're at gameplay. Where's the keys? Assign keys. Quick slots. Nope. Junctions. Nope. Stealth. Trap detection. Quick loot. Oh, quick loot. Okay. Nope. Aha! Quick save is Q. Look at that. Alright. Uh-huh. What's this? Blood stains, rust, and other remains over the surface of the metal slab. Okay, well, that's, creepy. Alright, so no killy. Right. Can I open this? Oh, I can. Okay. Aha! Lootables! Well, that did nothing. Is that dude's throat cut? Is that what it looks like? Yeah. Receiving room logbook. Okay. Do the dead read? I mean, who is this written for? Yeah, okay. What's over here? Ooh, copper and fist irons. Is that a weapon? Oh, it is. Okay. Ooh, can I equip? I can. Wait, no. Oh, I never equipped the scalpel after he told me to. I just punched a skeleton to death. I'm pretty awesome. Pretty awesome that way. Nope. Why am I not running anymore? Oh, because I'm supposed to shift click? Yes. Okay. Sprint on over there, buddy. Okay, wow. I didn't even notice this gigantic book. Is that Harry Potter? Why is the... There we go. There we go. The scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow, like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular. Oh, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill. Sup? Wow, Chief, what are you doing? I was gonna speak with the scribe. He's got a gigantic book, and he's the only person that's not dead or annoying floaty skull, so he probably knows something. Look, rattling your bone box with the dusties should be the last thing. Before Mort can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. Ugh. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down, and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. Aw, isn't that just creepy? And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with the sick dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we get this place to laugh, the better. Before Mort can finish, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill. Ooh, that seems ominous. But I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one, huh? You know who I am? Know you? There is a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one, no more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment, for you have forgotten, have you not? Maybe only a little bit of everything. Who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question as always. He bows slightly that the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses, catches his breath. I am Dahl. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dahl.
Updated my journal.
Ooh, updated my journal. Very well. What did you wish to know? Ooh, info. What is this? You are in the mortuary, restless one. Again, you have come. Before he can finish, Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. Oh, waiting room for people about to die. Okay. Tell me about the mortuary. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left the shadow of life and walked the path to true death. Capital letters there. Dahl's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Ooh, okay, shadow of life. Yes, a shadow. You see, restless one, this life, it is not real. Oh, okay. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickerings of what life once was. This life, heavy air quotes, is where we end up after we die. And here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. Oh, we gotta double down on the whole dying thing? True death is non-existence. A state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Dahl coughs, then gives a ragged breath. A state of purity. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Let's not do that. Let's skip over that part. Is it worse than remaining in this shadow of what life once was? I think not. I mean, Mort seems to think he can get laid. It can't be all that bad, right? Yeah, I have some other questions. I don't want to... How did I get here? Dahl snorts in contempt as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, restless one. You would think that you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. Dude, I was tossed onto a cart. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Bring out your dead! I arrived here on a cart. Journal. Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Dahl coughs a whole bunch. It takes him minutes to get better. We're just standing here this entire time, looking at her wrist, tapping her foot, while he's just coughing and coughing and coughing. Your seneschal, Feyrod, was, as always, pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you at the mortuary gate. Okay, who's Feyrod? He is a collector of the dead. Look, more coughing. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death and bring them to us so that they may be interred properly. Yeah, it doesn't sound like you like this guy if he's a scavenger. There are some I respect, restless one. Feyrod is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor and takes liberties with the possessions of the dead. He is a knight of the post, cross-trading filth of the lowest sort. I don't even know what knight of the post, a thief. All Feyrod brings to our walls comes stripped of a little less of their dignity than they possessed in life. Feyrod takes whatever he may pry from their stiffening fingers. Yeah, all right, so he loots a whole bunch of stuff. Do I care? Because I'm dead repeatedly, apparently. And did he steal anything from me? Most likely. Are you missing anything? Especially anything of value? Not that Feyrod would take exception to anything that wasn't physically grafted to your body, and sometimes even that's not enough to give his greedy mind pause. Dude stole my kidneys, just putting it out there. I'm missing a book. It's not quite as big as your amazing book, but a journal, if it was of any value, then it's likely in Feyrod's hands. Yeah, it's just freaking great. Where can I find this dude? If events persist as they have, Restless One, you have a much greater chance of Feyrod finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Wow. Poetic. Yeah, still gonna find him, dude? Do not seek out Feyrod, Restless One. I am certain that it will simply come full circle again, with you none the wiser and Feyrod a few coppers richer. Accept death, Restless One. Do not perpetuate your circle of misery. Look, dude, you know it or not, I don't want to stand here all day waxing intellectual.
Updated my journal.
Now, Dahl is silent for a moment. When he finally speaks, he's pretty reluctant. I do not know under which gutterstone Feyrod lairs at the moment, but I imagine he could be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates, in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Really? That's so useful. Oh yeah, he's not here. Go look somewhere else. Thank you. Some other questions? Did we already do this one? Nope. Do you know who I am? I know scant little of you, Restless One. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you and who now lie in our keeping. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, Restless One. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. So, I had companions, huh? Who are they?
Updated my journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Am I mistaken? Yeah, where's this body? I'll go check it out myself. The Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the biers there. Her name should be on the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will revive your memory. Who else is here? Doubtless there are, but I do not know their names nor where they lie. One such as you has left a path many have walked, and few have survived. He waves a hand. All dead come here. Some must have traveled with you once. Yeah, that's a pretty spot-on reasoning, but how about we get some other questions here? What do you do? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells that come to the mortuary. As long as a stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. Yeah, I've been here more than once. Do I get frequent flyer miles?
Updated my journal.
I am the one that catalogs the shells that come to our halls, Restless One. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me. Okay, well, I guess I do get frequent flyer miles. Yeah, you sound not good. I am close now to the true death, Restless One. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace that I have been seeking. I tire with this mortal sphere. The plains hold no wonders for one such as I. Yeah, that sounds pretty promising for you. The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. Yeah, we've already other questions? Yeah, all right, cool. Thanks for all of that, buddy. As you turn to leave, Dahl speaks. Know this, I do not envy you, Restless One. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here. It is the way of all things flesh and bone. Cool, I hope to die again and high-five you on my way out, buddy. Cheers. Okay, wow. That was enlightening and like 20 minutes of reading. Let's loot the rest of this place here real quick. Run. Run, I command. And nothing. Alright. Well, as far as things go, I like to keep these episodes under 30 minutes so they can be watched in a single pass, which means that basically that is the end of this episode. We have started. I have some stats. I have a character. I have very little idea what's going on other than I seem to be a recurring figure in this mortuary showing back up again and again and again. Also, I have a pet skull. Look at him. He's so cute. Turn around. Oh, let's... In any case, that's going to call it for this episode. If you enjoyed, perhaps think about subscribing, leaving me a message, hitting that thumbs up like button, and as always, you can catch me on Twitch a couple of nights a week. I'd love to hear from you. Take care.